some big breaking news which is coming in, and this is a massive firestorm which has already been raging over the Pune land deal. Now you have Kharge panel which has submitted a 4,000-page report regarding this. That's the big story that we are getting for you. The Kharge committee has submitted a report on the Pune land deal which involves Parth Pawar's firm. In fact, the committee has submitted its report to the Maharashtra government on the controversial Pune land deal involving the firm which is linked to Parth Pawar. The over 1,000-page report reportedly recommends action against 2 government officials over alleged irregularities in land transfers. The government's yet to clarify whether the report is going to be tabled during the budget session or not. So let me go across to Arunil, who's joining us with all the details. Arunil, you must tell us the contents of this 1,000-page report which has now been submitted. What's the status on that?
Well, Vikas Kharge, the Maharashtra State Revenue Secretary, has submitted this more than 1,000-page report to the Revenue Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Chandrasekhar Bawankule. Basically, it mentions, according to sources, it is in a sealed envelope. These sources from the Revenue Department inform us that action is to be taken against 2 senior officials who were part of this deal. However, whether Parth Pawar's name is there in this or no, that is a big point of question. In fact, the source also informs us that Parth Pawar's name doesn't feature in this report. This report has been filed by a committee which was formed by the Maharashtra government to inquire and investigate in this Mundwa land deal case with an alleged fraud of more than rupees 18,000 crore. In fact, Times Now is the only channel which had questioned Ajit Pawar, the late Ajit Pawar, former Maharashtra Deputy CM, who unfortunately passed away now. But during the Pune and Pimpri-Chinchwad municipal elections, when we had interviewed Ajit Pawar, we had asked him about his son Parth Pawar's role in the Mundwa land deal case. That time, Ajit Pawar had also given a kind of a clean chit to his son Parth Pawar.
Oh, that's very interesting. But despite that, now this committee report, remember, as Arunil points out, it is still in a sealed cover. However, what we do know right now is that sources are telling us that Parth Pawar's land deal case, it doesn't suggest any action or any reprimand against Parth Pawar. As Arunil was pointing out, his name is not there. Is it a possibility, Arunil, because that they are laying the foundation for an eventual clean chit, or at least not too much damage being done to the former Deputy Chief Minister's son?
This seems to be a likely massive relief for Parth Pawar, Meghna. Certainly, yes. The reason for that is when the police charge sheet was filed in this case as well, Parth Pawar's name was nowhere to be seen. Later on, it was the Bombay High Court which had to direct and basically give a rap in the knuckles to the police investigation, asking why Parth Pawar's name is not there in this. And then subsequently, a state committee was formed to investigate this matter. Now, this more than 1,000-page report has been submitted to the State Revenue Department, Revenue Minister, beg your pardon, Chandrasekhar Bawankule, and we understand that Parth Pawar's name doesn't really feature in that. No action against him is expected. No reprimand against him is expected. So kind of a massive relief for Parth Pawar. If you want to give out more details about the case, it was Amedia company which had bought this land, and basically stamp duty worth rupees 300 crore that time was in a way evaded by the Amedia company. However, startlingly, shockingly, the committee that has been formed by the Maharashtra government and the police that was investigating this case as well said that Parth Pawar does not have any direct link with this land deal that took place, despite Parth Pawar being one of the prime members of the Amedia company.
Very interesting. Despite the links, the report, as per sources, we haven't seen it because it's in sealed cover. Sources tell us that there is no mention of any reprimand, punishment of Parth Pawar. Is this laying the base for an eventual clean chit? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much, Arunil, for getting us those exclusive details regarding the Kharge committee report on this massive land grab, the massive corruption deal and allegations which have come to light. Well, with that, we're going to be slipping into a short break. Don't go anywhere.